Hello, we are nearing the end of Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. We are on chapter 12, Obsessed with Persistence. And when the chapter started, I was a little concerned because he was saying only quitting is failure and really talking about how if you quit, it's a failure. And I was a little concerned that he was missing the point that sometimes you have to drop bad things. You can't just keep running into a brick wall and doing the same things and expecting different results. That can be concerning. So over the first part, I was a little worried, but he pulled through and really started talking about stuff that I have to remind myself a bit. And that is that people who succeed don't just overcome their failures. They use it as fuel to persist. And that failure is okay as long as you learn from it and try something new and keep going at what the ultimate goal is and not just fixate on the one thing but use it to come at it from a different angle. So I really appreciated that he talked about adapting. One of the things that he put was, while I had not been successful up until that point, I was learning what did not work. So I knew what not to do until I knew just what to do. And I was like, right, that was a great way of putting it. And so I really appreciated that. And then I think the last part of this chapter was possibly the best part of the entire book. And what really reminded me is, don't be a perfectionist. You have to get it done and then work on getting it right. So persist, and then one day you'll be perfect, and then continue to make it more and more perfect. I really had that strike home and have to remind myself. Spencer Smith says it all the time. 80% out the door is better than 100% in the drawer. And I hear that all the time. Get it done and then work on it as you can get it better and better and better. Otherwise, perfectionism can be an excuse not to go forward. So I think just that last couple of pages was possibly the best part of the whole book, at least for me. So I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are about failure and learning and persistence, and then about the balance of being good and being great without striving for perfection, without having it be hamstring you and make it so you never actually go forward. Thanks.